Hey, what is up, my guys? If you haven't seen me before, hello, my name is Saki. Welcome to my channel. Here I make a variety of lots of different COD content, the cyberpunk aesthetic. If you have seen me before, make sure you sync up with my channel and you press subscribe, and that you stay connected by pressing that bell icon. Let's talk about what we're going to be doing in today's video. Today's video is going to be a little different than what I planned on doing, which we're going to be doing Black Ops 7 reactions. Basically, we're going to be looking at a couple of the videos about Black Ops 7 that they put out. I have played the beta, so I do have commentary on the game. At the end of the video, I would like to discuss the Battlefield 6 and Black Ops 7 beef. Throughout this video, I'm going to be talking about a lot of the common issues that I hear about COD, and I'm just going to be giving my personal take on it. So I would just like to give a disclaimer that my feelings are my feelings, and it's based off of my personal experiences with the game. I feel like my opinions can be pretty valid. I've been playing COD since I was like 6. I've played World at War all the way up to now Black Ops 6. Without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So before I do get into the reactions, I do want to make an announcement. I got affiliated on Twitch a couple weeks ago. Now that I've gotten a pretty decent sized community, I would like to say, for anybody that follows and supports me, I want to have a little nickname for you guys. I want to have a little cyberpunk nickname for y'all. I don't have any ads in my videos yet, but if I could have ads, this would be the ad. Are you ready? All right, let's start. If you guys haven't checked out Ilkira on Spotify, whatever music platforms you listen to, please check out his music, at least his new song Blush. It is so good. If you like recession pop and you kind of want to bring back what music used to sound like, that's my dude. In one of his videos, I was chosen by the Claw to choose the nickname for his fandom, being Immortals. So I was like, well, shit, if I'm starting to get a little fandom, I feel like it's just fair that I give him the same opportunity to name my fandom, and I would be honored. I sent him the message today. We're just going to hope that he reaches back out. I'll be dropping your guys' new nicknames on Twitter, on my Discord, probably on like all my socials, because that would be a great achievement right there. Stay tuned for that. Make sure to go ahead and follow my socials. Without further ado, let's actually get into the reactions.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control. It's time to wake up.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
And I like those robots.
To let me go.
Stop looking backwards, Dayton. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people
That's a pretty
counting on us,
badass drone. I need to see what this is about. Like, oh, so they got some like trippy, like, okay.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
I love when they do the gunshots to the music. That shit like itches my brain. Tokyo? Oh yeah. I like that Tokyo shit. That's hijacked right there. Babylon. Okay.
Pull it together, man!
It's giving like humanity versus AI.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
Wood still alive to this day.
To be a Mason.
No more games. This ends
Bro's
now.
still pushing. I'm assuming that's a lot related to the campaign of the game. What I do know about Black Ops 7 is prequel to Black Ops 2. I know that. I'm already on board because your girl has been around since World at War, okay? Black Ops 2 is where I thrived at. Little story time here. I was playing PS3 until they disconnected the network off of that thing. And the day they did that, I bawled my eyes out crying because I couldn't play Black Ops 2 anymore. It's a core memory of mine, is losing Black Ops 2. To talk about this a little bit, I know that some people saw the jumping and they saw the little claw thing that he fucking ziplined with, that thing. People thought that they were going to be kind of bringing back Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 movement, but that's not entirely true. Yes, they have wall bouncing, which I am invested, y'all. So, you know, I'm big on cyberpunk. There's a lot of reoccurring themes on my channel. So with this game, they are incorporating a lot of like futuristic AI robot stuff. I have heard a lot of people complaining about how it's not realistic. So when Black Ops 2 came out, it was futuristic because it was 2025. There are actually a lot of things that we have then that we didn't have back then. I'm going to speak from personal experience. When I said I went to go join, we have something kind of like an AGR. Work on those robots. I work with those robots. I'm not entirely sure if we had that when Black Ops 2 was a thing. You know what I mean? They are going, okay, well, this needs to be futuristic to where we're at right now. Obviously, with the rise of AI, you can't tell if things are real anymore. I think that that concept is just insane. I think it's cool, and I'm here for it. Sound like I'm about to cry? It's because I'm shivering and I'm cold. We're wrapping up. The popcorn. Oh, I should make popcorn. Now we're ready. The campaign storyline, I think it sounds really cool. I think it's touching on the whole rise of AI thing going on, which was the theme of Black Ops 2, so it would make sense that this is, like they said, a sequel to Black Ops 2. I will be doing a series on my channel where we play through the campaign. So if you don't want to buy the game, and you don't want to waste your money, but you're still a little curious, I got you, baby girl. Just come watch it on my channel. Let's watch the next. Alright, we're going to watch the Black Ops 7 multiplayer gameplay reveal trailer. Again, with the cyberpunk theme. I'm real here for it. I like cyberpunk. They do got that decoy. Like I said, I played the beta. When I tell you, those decoys get you every time. That shit looks realistic. I like that. That's cool. That's a finisher for sure. The music, again, always peak. I like that hologram shit. That was a nasty ass play though. I need my edits to look like this. Them dogs are scary. Damn. I'm assuming that's gonna be a score streak. Overclocks.
Almost there. We're securing the objective.
Dude, wait a damn minute. Hold up, wait. Play that back. That's gotta be. That's the window off of Raid. Is it not? Are they bringing back Raid? Dude, that has to be the window from Raid. That is. If I seem surprised, then you already knew. I haven't really touched on any of these trailers. I just played the beta. So a lot of the things I know are only because I heard it from other people, not because I went straight to like, their videos and I'm seeing it. This is definitely Raid. That's how you know your girl is an OG COD 2 player, Black Ops 2. Because the fact that I knew that straight from just that window. My top 3 Black Ops 2 maps that I need: Raid, Slums, and Standoff. So that excites me if they're bringing back Raid. I cannot wait to fuck people up on that map.
Leads ours. Stay on task.
That's slow-mo. Nasty. There's that finisher. Like I said, I haven't seen the trailers, but I have played the multiplayer beta. I didn't play the zombies beta, so I don't know anything about the zombies. As far as the multiplayer goes, y'all saw wall bouncing, overclocks. Overclocks are interesting. I've read through a lot of them throughout the beta, and they seem pretty powerful. I actually really like the multiplayer. I know some things about the multiplayer people are always really complaining about is the skins in multiplayer. They're like, it's getting out of pocket. And on some of the skins, I see where they're coming from, but then there's some other skins that are like, I don't want things to be super realistic either. You know, I feel like super realistic is boring. You don't have room for a lot of customizations when things are realistic, because realistically, the military is very... like, nothing can make you different from somebody else in the military. When it comes to a video game, obviously, you have to think of it in the aspect of people come to play video games to get away from the world. You know what I mean? When people want entertainment, people want creativity. Skins go, I really don't see the problem with having some skins that are not military operator. You know what I mean? You also have to take it into consideration that women in the COD community, for a second, I've seen the progress throughout Black Ops, and I've played almost damn near every game, and I've had to adjust to all the changes through all the games. They brought out the skins, which they did after Fortnite came out, and Fortnite started dropping all these skins, right? That's when they really started to do the emotes and the sprays and the skins. I feel like the hate is forced a little bit. Like, I feel like people are just hating to hate because everyone else is hating, and people hate because they don't want to be the ones getting hated on, because they don't know how to handle it when they get hated on, you know? Yes, there are some skins that I'm just like, skins that actually affect your gameplay. Like, skins that are, one, like, super fucking bright that you can see them coming from a mile away. I'm like, why even wear that skin? Like, you're just gonna get shot. And skins with a massive hitbox. I have some of those, and I got it because I liked it, and then I realized playing with it is the biggest mistake you could make, because why is my head so big? You know what I mean? See the hate on the skins in that aspect, but the simple change of appearance when it comes to, like, okay, so there's some girl skins. Obviously, the girl community on COD has grown. When I tell you, when I used to play on Black Ops 2, I never ever ran into a female in the lobby. When it comes to women, right, coming into a male-dominated field, I like to make it known that we're a woman. I understand the want to customize your avatar, right? You want it to make it girly, or calling cards and profile pictures, girly shit, so that way all the dudes know you're a girl. I totally understand. I'm the same way. I have really girly shit on my account, and it's because you want to show up for your community. Because what's the stereotype? The stereotype for women that play COD are, one, women suck at COD. They're always at the bottom of the leaderboard. They're fat and they're ugly. Breaking those stereotypes is something that women want to do. I would understand why the girls in the community are demanding, we want girly skin. And I also know some people are complaining about skill-based matchmaking. My take on skill-based matchmaking: why would I want to play in a bot lobby? Why would that be fun for me? It wouldn't. Why would I want to play against people who are way better than me and just lose every game? Wouldn't want to do that either. With skill-based matchmaking, it's like, okay, you win some, you lose some, you win some, you lose some. But it still gives you opportunities to get better because you're playing against people who are better than you. Yeah, I'm a competitive person when I game, so I like playing with people who have the same skill level as me, as well as a little bit higher. You're gaining skill. That's how I view skill-based matchmaking. I don't get the hate on skill-based matchmaking. I've never had an issue with it. I played the open mosh pit on the beta. I didn't really see a difference. I don't really think it matters. Old COD players are not really liking the direction new COD's going in. This is kind of how I'm looking at it. What I've seen a lot is they're bringing back some nostalgia, they're bringing back some old things, but obviously they have a lot of new things too. You have to keep in mind, this game is going to outlive you. And the same way that the world keeps spinning, if you don't move with the world's going to move on without you. If you don't adjust to the new things coming out and adjust to what the new generations want, you're going to get left behind. And that has been the same. We've seen it with the boomers. We've seen it with the millennials. Gen Alpha is the next generation. That's why we're seeing a lot of these changes, because they thrive on brain rot. What they're trying to do is they're trying to find a compromise for both communities, because lots of different communities play COD now. And COD's trying to please all of us. Not super brain rot, but it's not super old school either. The way I'm thinking about it is you can either be the cool grandma that got with the time, or you could be grandma who's still stuck in living life like it's 1970s. That's how these new generations are going to look at us if we keep complaining about things not staying the same. You know what I mean? And you got to obviously think that Call of Duty, Activision, is a company. It's a business, so they're going to do whatever gets them the most money. I know everybody was also complaining about hackers. When I played the beta, I ran into maybe 2 hackers. I have an issue where it was like every lobby I got in, someone was cheating. I even have that issue on Black Ops 6. And a lot of people are like, oh, Activision needs to get the whole cheating thing together. I agree. That's the one thing I kind of agree on, is that I would really like if they would step up their firewall or something. I don't know. You are a cheater. Get a life. There are cheaters in every game. There are cheaters in Battlefield 6. And yes, even though they've caught a lot of cheaters, I still see videos on TikTok of people who cheat on Battlefield. People cheat in every game. It's a mental illness of the video game community. As long as it's not to the point where it's every game I'm getting in, I don't really have a problem with it. So that's the one thing I could understand, but completely not wanting to play a game because of it is like, you're going to get that in any game. It's like you're not really avoiding it. I feel like we don't dog on cheaters enough. Anyway, moving on from that movement. The wall running and the jetpacks was a big jump. All right, they were definitely experimenting when it came to the jetpacks and the jumping and all that. Pretty young when Black Ops 3 came out and that stuff started happening, so I'm not going to lie, I didn't have the best coordination. But I feel like if I play it now, I wouldn't really have an issue with it. Now, I don't know if people have an issue with the movement because that means they have to up their skill when it comes to aim, or it means that it's just too futuristic for them and they don't like it. With Black Ops 7, they have wall bouncing. Now, I think wall bouncing is a good middle ground. I feel like it's not too much, where it's not like everyone's moving around like crazy. And it's also not too little, where it's like, okay, the most you have is a dolphin dive. I know everyone was like super scared of like this whole Omni movement in Black Ops 6 because it was like, okay, now everyone's going to have crazy movement. I'm not going to be able to kill anyone. Not everyone is going to want to learn how to do that stuff or put their time into it. Always going to get into lobbies where nobody's being a movement king. And then there's going to be lobbies where you do. It's not always bad. Every lobby I got in, there was probably maybe a couple times somebody pulled some crazy ass move on me. It is not that big of a deal to quit a game over. There are plenty of people who aren't jumping all over the wall. So that's kind of my take on multiplayer. Now we're going to do how Japan inspired multiplayer maps. Which when I saw the whole Tokyo thing, I was like, yes, because
We're excited to be bringing 18 multiplayer maps to Black Ops 7 at launch.
With many of those maps inspired by Japan. Today we want to share the first details about a few of them.
For the first time in franchise history, Black Ops takes players deep into Japan. Not just as a backdrop, but as a major region woven across the entire experience.
And here's another thing about which I've one of the reasons why I feel like this really worked for them was because I don't know if you've ever actually seen Japan, but Japan is very like, they are ahead in time compared to us. Like, you go to Japan and it feels like you're in the future, which I think that's really cool how they kind of use that as inspiration, because realistically, right, that's where we will be at one point whenever our government decides to do that. So it's still like this is what AI future is realistically gonna look like. and they're using references, Japan being one of the big ones.
Set in 2035, this near future vision of Japan gave us the perfect canvas to tell our story.
The region
I just pre-predicted that.
tradition
That's
and
crazy.
innovation mirrors the themes at the heart of Black Ops 7.
Legacy, disruption, and the fight for control in a world shaped by technology. From the neon-lit skyline to the quiet hills above Tokyo, Japan offered the right tone, scale, and contrast to ground our narrative and gameplay.
For fans in Japan, it's a chance to see their world reimagined through the lens of Black Ops. For players everywhere else, it's an invitation to explore one of the most visually and culturally rich settings we've ever built.
I actually really, really love that idea. Like, I'm already on the same page. Like, I get why they did it. I understand where it's coming from. And I honestly think that's, like I said, they're trying to reach out to multiple communities. They're trying to connect with everyone, not just American cis-men.
Every detail was considered. Every space was designed to honor the setting while delivering the gameplay Black Ops is known for.
This map's really exciting
Ocean.
because we wanted to transport players into the player fantasy of being
That's the
at
map.
heart
We've already
Tokyo.
been able to play
For
that
me,
one
as
on
an
the beta.
objective player, I really love this map because it's got really well-defined lanes and then some really fun set pieces.
One of my favorite things in the map is the Cat Cafe. There's a karaoke bar, which is a lot of fun. Those is call outs where it's like, I got him in the Cat Cafe. That's going to be fun to say no matter what.
Yeah, I just now realized that, like, when it comes to callouts, that's just one thing about callouts in games sometimes. If you're not paying attention to the actual, like, setting that you're in, because a lot of people who play COD, they're just running and shooting. They're not actually paying attention to those small details in the game. So you'll have those people who you can tell they clearly pay attention to the game, and they make those really good callouts where you're like, oh, that makes sense. But then when you say Cat Cafe, some people are going to be like, what are they talking about? Simply because they don't pay attention to those small details. I'm a sucker for these small details. I love making good, accurate callouts. So being able to kind of just like have that references, I like that.
Each of the landmarking across it is really unique, from the Old Town District into the main center urban district where you're surrounded by this 2035 atmosphere, and then the carnage that spills from that as well.
From the outside, you'll see this Japanese castle, and then once you make your way inside, the guild have taken it over and instilled this 2035 tech.
I really love the throne room. It's in the center.
Oh, that
of
looks
this castle,
cool.
and it's got this amazing blend of technology.
My favorite thing in this map are the wall jump opportunities on the outside lanes. You're going over the rooftop while other players are on the inside experiencing a completely different close quarters dynamic.
That's pretty cool.
On behalf of all of us at Treyarch, we are so excited for players to experience our new multiplayer maps.
During our upcoming beta starting next week.
Stay tuned to the official Call of Duty channels for more intel, and we'll see you in the lobby.
I really like what they have done with the maps. I like the idea. Obviously, like I said, super cyberpunk. I like that futuristic cyberpunk stuff. We have the new Warzone map, which I said that I might dip my toe in Warzone. So let's take a look at the new Warzone map. Okay. Mansion. Bro has a whole T-Rex fucking. Just crazy. Pond. Train station. I still stand by what I said when I said that I feel like Warzone is literally if Fortnite and Call of Duty had a baby. So I feel like we've already touched on all of the trailers. Now we're going to talk about a controversial take that I've been seeing all over the internet. Now, because people have been hating on Black Ops 7, obviously those people who don't like Black Ops 7, well, there's going to need to be a place for those people to go. That place has been Battlefield 6. Here's my take on it. I've played Battlefield before all of this happened. I'd imagine that there's a lot of people who didn't even know what Battlefield was before bringing up this, because I've had a lot of people be like, oh, have you heard of Battlefield? I've been known what Battlefield is, and I've played it way before all of this stuff happened, and I wasn't a fan of it. Battlefield 6 is an extremely slow-paced game. You do a lot of running around. Are some smaller maps that they have on there, and I feel like they put them on Battlefield 6 because they know that a lot of people from Call of Duty are coming over. Gameplay style is completely different on Battlefield 6 than it is on Call of Duty. So I feel like a lot of people who play Call of Duty and who have grown up on that play style, they're going to move to Battlefield where there's already a community there. It's a different culture. Two different cultures. People are going to try to take Call of Duty gameplay style and they're going to try to apply it to Battlefield. Is that going to get you a lot of kills? Yeah. But here's the thing about Battlefield. Kills don't mean anything. Battlefield is all objective based. And especially with the way Battlefield works, and just like anyone who's played Marvel Rivals or Overwatch, you know how you have support, you have damage, and you have tank. They have like a Battlefield version of that. This is all stuff that I've seen from people who actually play Battlefield. People who actually play Battlefield are annoyed by people who play COD coming into Battlefield and trying to play Battlefield like they're playing COD. Because you have people who are choosing a medic role and all they're worried about is getting kills. You got people trying to quickscope, and you don't do that in Battlefield. So you have a lot of people who are really angry at COD players right now. Like, ruining their game is basically what's going on. If you're going to go play Battlefield, and if like you genuinely like that game and you want to go play it and you know how to play it and you're playing it right, go for it, you know? But if you're expecting that Battlefield is just like COD, like Black Ops 2 COD or Modern Warfare, the old CODs that people in my generation are trying to get back to, if you're thinking it's going to be like that, it's not. It's like trying to compare Red Dead Redemption to Skyrim. Completely different playing style. So me personally, when people are saying, my freaking cat, bro. When people are saying Battlefield is better, my take on it is you can't compare Battlefield 6 to Call of Duty when they're two completely different things. And possibility that COD players are going to ruin Battlefield. Not me though, I'm going to be on Black Ops 7 enjoying the game. Some of the new movement is going to have to be learned and adjusted to. But I'm not going to completely switch to a game that has a completely different strategy dynamic, because that makes no sense. I genuinely don't think Black Ops 7 is a bad game. I really like everything that they've brought to it. All the trailers have done their job. I'm hooked. I pre-ordered the game before I even saw the trailers. I'm not going to lie. But that's just because I have a sense of loyalty when it comes to the game, because of the fact that I've been playing it my whole life. Feel free to go ahead and comment how you guys feel about Black Ops 7 if you've played the beta, how you feel about my hot take on Black Ops 7 versus Battlefield. If you like my video, go ahead and give that like button a boost. and comment on my videos so that way I can hack into the algorithm. And I will see you guys next week.
Error detected. Initiating reboot protocol.